Hey folks, it's a Matt once again with a DVD update. I know it's been a while. I don't really get too much stuff anymore. There's stuff I would like to get, but one thing is it's hard to find stores nowadays that actually sell DVDs. I'm not shopping online for a good long time, long time. Even though there's a lot of stuff I would like to get. For one example, one quick thing, my mom, she has a card, right, credit card. Someone put $3,000 on it from the UK, and she had to argue with the bank to prove that she wasn't in the fucking UK that day. I'm in Iowa. At 2 p.m. she got to the bank to tell them, and she's like, "How could I be in the UK? I'm right here this morning, that morning, because it was usually again that morning. How could I have been at the UK this morning when I'm here at 2 p.m.?" They're like, "Well, you could have taken an early flight." This is Hill's Bank. This is like a big bank. So I don't trust online, not for a good long time. If someone from the UK, not bashing anyone in the UK, but I'm just like, can get $3,000 on it? And the bank is so stupid, they're like, well, it's like, she was in the fucking, she's here, it's 2 p.m. She didn't take a plane to UK this morning and go all the way back. Doesn't it take like 10 hours or so to get to the UK on a plane? People are stupid, but it's finally getting settled. Because, like, okay, but if we find out that you took a trip to the UK, I'm pretty sure, she did. So that's why I don't buy a lot of stuff nowadays, because I don't buy stuff online. But they go to a pawn shop and went to another place called Stuff, etc. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 DVDs and 1 Blu-ray. It costs about, with tax, $28. That's with tax. So 13 movies for $28 is not that bad. That's almost like $2 a movie. So that's not bad. So when I find a deal, I hook into it. The pawn shop was having 10 movies for $15. Pretty good deal. So I picked up some just to even it out. And these are the 10 movies I got. I didn't mind this one, so I decided to get it. Thought it was an Adam Sandler film that was actually pretty decent. Grown-ups. Even though Kevin James, I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin James. It's gonna sound mean, but the guy, it just seems like each time he does a role, that should have been a role that Chris Farley should have been in. Like Paul Blart Mall Cop, how funny would that have been if it was Chris Farley? Same thing with here, like, okay, you got Adam Sandler, you got Chris Rock, you got David Spade. As I watch this, I'm like, that should have been Chris Farley with them. That makes me sad and mad. It's not Kevin James' fault, but I'm like, fuck, he's just a subpar Chris Farley, in my opinion. But, I'm not a fan of Paul Blart Mall Cop either. That was overrated. I don't know why it made so much damn money. That's just me, though. But I liked Adam Sandler. I liked Chris Rock. I liked David Spade. And they had fun with this movie. And this is one of the few times Rob Schneider did not annoy the shit out of me. But so, I had fun with Grown Ups. It's a lot better than Jack and Jill. Or his new one coming down, I'm Your Daddy, whatever the hell. This one I got. No features on this. Cast of Grown Ups featurette, a gag reel, blooper reel, so not much. Second film, Summer of All Fears. It's a Jack Ryan film. Not as good as Harrison Ford stuff, even though I don't have his, but they didn't have him there. Patriot Games declared present danger. I would have gotten them, but they didn't have him there. But I like Ben Affleck, and I like Morgan Freeman. Commented by the director and novelist, The Making of Sum of All Fears. Commented with the director and cinematographer. Visual effects of Some of All Fears. I haven't seen this in forever, and I like Ben Affleck, so wanted to check that out with Ben Affleck. The next one, I remember this being alright, time waster, but I got it more for the features, and that's the Black Christmas remake, the unrated version. No, I don't have the original, they didn't have it there. But I got this, I mean, it's a time waster, it has some nice gore in it. I like the features more. Like, What Have You Done? The remaking of Black Christmas, and May All Your Christmases Be Black, A Filmmaker's Journey. It was actually a really interesting. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. It was interesting behind the scenes, especially an interview with the director Glenn Morden. The previous film he had directed was Willard, and he tells about how he was really not pissed off. He was really sad when Willard flopped. That's another film I don't have, Willard. I like to get Willard in my collection, but I don't have that one. But he was really disappointed when Willard, and he talked about this film, how, if this film doesn't make it, what will happen? I don't know. It just seemed to go a little bit more deeper than your typical fluff pieces, and that's why I like the behind the scenes on this. Probably more than the movie, but the movie itself, I mean, the ending has like 5 endings. If you've seen, you know what I mean. You think it ends and it keeps going, and you think it ends and it keeps going. I mean, it's a time waste. There's nothing great about it. I will wash my hands after. I didn't have this film, so I saw it. I'm like, yeah, I like this in the collection. F. Gary Gray directing The Negotiator. Good performances by these two, Samuel Jackson, Kevin Spacey. I like this film. It's a good flick. This is a Michael Bay film that I did not have, and I want to give it another shot because I remember not hating this film. I thought it had some good action scenes. I want to give it another shot. The Island. Oh, it actually has a commentary on Michael Bay. That'd be interesting. But I want to give this. I remember not hating it, but I want to give it another shot because it's been forever since I've seen it. But that's The Island. I saw this one. I wanted to give this another shot too because I did see Underworld 4 Awakening. And weirdly enough, I actually did not mind that film. Am I going to do a review for it? No, but I'll just say this. Underworld 4 Awakening, even though there's some CGI that kind of didn't really hold up for me, the film was actually pretty decent because it was short. It was like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. It was very fast paced. There's tons of action. And I'm like, wow, I don't hate this movie. I actually did not mind this film. I kind of liked it. Would I get it? For cheap? Yeah. But so I wanted to check out, this is the only one they had, Underworld Evolution. Check this out again. I don't have the first one. Third one I don't care for. But I don't have the first one. I would get the first one to give that another shot. And the fourth one because I liked it. But maybe one day if I ever find them at the pawn shop for cheap. But I want to give that another shot because I liked part 4. It wasn't that bad. Surprised shit on me. Yeah, some CGI to see. But all in all, it's definitely fast paced. These next two I got because they're. I have the other 2 Pierce Brosnan James Bond films, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies. So I figured why not get the other 2, which is The World Is Not Enough. That only has a lot of features on it. And Die Another Day, which is the 2-disc special edition, including Inside Die Another Day documentary, trailers, TV spots, commentaries. Oh, Pierce Brosnan did a commentary on this? I did not know that. I did not know. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan did a commentary. Oh, cool. Be interesting. I think that was the last one Pierce Brosnan did. So I got this. Again, just I was curious about this movie. I don't remember too much about it. So to check it out again, The Invasion. Honestly, I think because I'm becoming more fan of Daniel Craig, especially after Cowboys and Aliens, and then watching Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace again. Dreamhouse, which I like Dreamhouse. I know I'm the only guy in the world who liked Dreamhouse because it got shit on by everybody. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm saying it's not the worst like people said it was. I don't think. I did not mind Dreamhouse. But I want to check out The Invasion again because I like Body Snatchers. So I'll check this movie out again. And then I know that. See, I don't understand this pawn shop because a lot of times there are DVDs I want to get that are scratched to shit. I'm like, did you even check this? You could have just glimpsed at it. So like they had Romeo Must Die, which I wanted to give another shot on, but it was so scratched to shit. I was afraid I'd put in my fucking DVD player, would spit it out in my face, pissed off. What the fuck are you feeding me this for? I like this. What the fuck is this cover? Like Nancy and McGrumpy? Was it McGlumpy Searing? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why? Why write on the fucking DVD? I mean, this is mine. Yeah, and you sold it. They had another one, but it was full screen, and this disc is widescreen. I like widescreen more, and plus the DVD was better. But other than that stupid shit, yeah, let me do this. It's not going to make much of a difference, but look a little bit better to me at least. Put on the back. There we go, full scope. This is a film I did not mind, to be perfectly honest. When I like I like Matthew McConaughey. I really do. I liked The Lincoln Lawyer. Time to Kill is really good in that. Sahara, no. If I saw it for cheap for $1, sure I'd pick up Sahara, but they didn't have it there. But Fool's Gold, I remember not minding this film. I remember having fun with this. But yeah, that's Fool's Gold. So those were the 10 for $15. And then I went to Stuff Etc. and they have DVDs for $3 each, so I picked these up. This film has a lot of problems, but I saw this in the theater, and to be honest, I didn't mind it. It has a lot of problems, but that is Hulk. I didn't hate this film. When I first saw it in the theater, I didn't hate it. The ending sucks. With Nick Nolte going when he's fucking cuffed. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're Nick Nolte. You're better than this. I do not mind Eric Bana as Bruce Banner. I really don't. If I had a pick, I would say The Incredible Hulk is better, but they did not have The Incredible Hulk there, so I would have picked it up. But they didn't have it there. So yeah, The Incredible Hulk is better, but I didn't mind this film. I don't mind the look of the Hulk. I don't. I thought he looked like the Hulk. I thought that right there looks like the Hulk. Maybe, maybe I haven't read the comics that much. I didn't follow the TV show that much, but I thought, okay, that looks like the Hulk. He's big and he's green. And I didn't mind the comic book editing. I did not mind it. I did not mind Eric Bana. I liked when the action was there. I liked him fucking up that tank. Yeah, fuck you. That bit in the desert, I really did enjoy that scene. But the film, though, it's the problem's the ending is a problem. It takes too long for the Hulk to enter the picture, and has a lack of action. But I can watch this film. And plus, it's a 2-disc. So, that way it has features. Uh, Interviews with Stan Lee. And I wanted to check that out. So, I don't hate the film. But I can understand. This is one of those times I can understand why people hate it. But I don't hate the film. For $3, it was fine. And I can't believe I found this for $3. Unstoppable. $3. See, if I waited long enough, I knew. Unstoppable. Really, really good movie. Very entertaining film. I'm glad to have this in my collection. Chris Pine, I can deal with him in this film. Non-Star Trek, I'm sorry. But I can deal with Chris Pine in this film. And Denzel Washington's great. Tony Scott, unstoppable. Really surprisingly good from 20th Century Fuckface. They don't fuck with Tony Scott. And then I got this because I had this on DVD, but I always wanted to get this on Blu-ray because for Blu-ray, these kind of films work on Blu-ray. So for $6, Skyline on Blu-ray. Because I like this film a lot. I really do. Yes, I know it's not perfect. They put a fucking nuclear bomb in the city, but yet these people are still alive and not burning to death. I know. But I like the special effects, which is why I wanted the Blu-ray, because the effects really show even more so on Blu-ray. I mean, these films I can understand on Blu-ray. I like Arabelle for. I love the ending, which everybody hates, but I love the ending because it was different. I don't know, just because it's different doesn't mean it's good, but I love the ending. I love that comic book ending where he becomes an alien fucking fighter, alien warrior, and he's gonna beat the shit out of him. Boom, boom. I'm like, I want to see the sequel, Skyline 2. I want to see the sequel with that alien kicking all these people's asses. That's what I want to see. Skyline. He's the alien warrior now, and he's, boom, fuck you, da, 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 da. I want to see that movie. I want to see that. I really do. I really do. But plus, it has some good features, commentaries with the filmmakers, the writers, stuff like that. So that's Skyline. I do like this film. It's not the worst sci-fi film ever. I'm sorry. That's what most people call this film. The worst sci-fi film in decades. Really? Really? I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse. So I like this film. Thumbs up. I want to do a review for this film one day defending this film because it's not that fucking bad. I'm sorry. It's not perfect, but it's not that fucking bad. I'm sorry. I've seen so much worse. But anyway, that's my update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Ciao.